year I come to NDIS, First Bank is here. First Bank has tons and tons of money they dump to support young entrepreneurs. NDIS platform, we capture that money, utilize it well, and direct it to support our young entrepreneurs on behalf of all our corporate sponsors. And of course, folks like my friends and all our people that travel abroad to capture, and those are online that are looking for opportunities to fund Nigerian young entrepreneurs. These forums, go to the next slide, please. And of course, these are, you got to ask yourself, what does it cost? What does it take to set up this thing? It's nothing. In fact, I've seen a lot of crowdfunding right in the living room of some of those funds, and they are doing hundreds of millions of dollars in crowdfunding. Because like we said, it's just simple B2B. You bring A and connect it to B. The only thing is that in your platform, you should be able to carry resources that both the funder and the needy can tap into, and they join together, they shake hands, and project is solved. And like I said, if you look at the bottom, maybe if you want to do it right, we want to create this as an institution for NDIS after about 8 to 10 years of this institution, and create this as a formidable, reputable one that can be expanded to the rest of Africa. For Nigeria as a crowdfunding company, we're probably going to be spending about 150 million naira. Believe me, if I start to ring the bell now, in now 1 hour we can raise 150 million from our sponsor. Yes or no? Yes, we can raise 150 million. But look at the green button, the green line. In 5 years, and this is conservative, we will be talking about 500 million in funding. I can guarantee you that. I know that because we know crowdfunding that we work with. They started 5 years ago, and they are doing $600 million in crowdfunding combination. So what is $500? 500 million for Nigeria, where we have over 20 million young graduates, entrepreneurs roaming the street, looking for fun, looking for people, looking for support, looking for logistics, and people to carry them and lift them up to do something. Go to the last slide. And of course, this is just a figure about the global market. Yeah, leave that alone. Again, what do we need here? We need trust and credibility. Number one thing is the credibility, and that's what we are earning here. You earn it. You don't buy credibility anywhere. You don't get it to buy in Walmart, neither in anywhere. Or in ShopRite. You earn it. And of course, a central marketplace for us to harness all the resources that we are talking about. Anywhere in Nigeria that can tap and help our youth and focus on what they can do in order to uplift themselves and contribute to national economic growth. And of course, unlocking potential. So this is an idea that is on floating. And again, I'm sure by the time the final proposal gets to the table of the chairman of NICOM and the respective other people, it will be approved. Maybe by the 10th edition, we will be doing a full launching. By then, we will have been talking of millions and millions of dollars that NDIS crowdfunding has brought to the table. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please give our panelists another bigger round of applause. And with this, we can safely say thank you to our panelists. Dr. Kazim Bello, Principal Partner, Afrique Capital and Equity Funds, New York, United States of America. Thank you very much, sir. And many thanks to Emil Neighbor Kio, Founder and Chief Executive Officer, InnoPower, United States of America. Thank you very much. We'll request for a photograph, and we'll request the CEO, Chairman, to please just have a session of photograph with them. The Secretary of NIDCOM is also invited to please join for photograph. The representative of the Nigerian Governors Forum should please also join quickly for photograph. As that, Dr. Badewa, please quickly join also for photograph. Thank you. While that's ongoing, we get set for the education pitching session. That's speech 2. But just before that, we'll have concluding remarks. If the Honorable Minister is online, can I get a confirmation? Is she online? Okay, not yet. Okay, we will get through to her when she's online. So while this picture is ongoing, we want to go to the pitching session 2. It's on education, EdTech, institutional partnerships, and human capital development. Rapporteurs are Audu Ali Nidkam and Natu Paul Mika DTCA. Moderator is Professor Oyishi Ernest Ike, Member Governing Board, University of Nigeria Nsukka, UNN.
Dr. Kazim, don't go. We need Dr. Kazim to tell us a success story that came out in NDIS.
So before the next session, we'll quickly take a moment to hear from Dr. Kazim on his success story came out from NDIS. But while he's getting ready for that, moderator Professor Onyishi Ernest Ike, Member Governing Council, University of Nigeria Nsukka, UNN, is invited to the podium. He will be moderating. Pictures Jordan Momo, Christine Akumi, Badewa Dejigwe Williams, Marie Davis, Maureen Rains, Khadija Katagun, Tolulope Olugbeno, and Charles Omosu should please get ready for their pitching. So here again we have Dr. Kazim Bello. We want to hear your success story from NIDCAM. Please give him a round of applause again.
Yes, precisely 2 years ago, we are at this conference and somebody tapped me and told me that there's a company that they needed to bring to the NDIS to pitch, because the company is actually developing something magnificent. I recitated and said, look, if you are not at the NDS, I'm a little bit sentimental to meet with you. Next year, 2014, you can attend the NDIS. But I was pushed. I did attended a meeting of that company in Abuja here. And I can tell you that the members of that company attended the NDIS in 2013. But again, they couldn't do a pitch. 2023, sorry. And they did a pitch behind the closed door to me. The success story is what we are seeing in my front, Abali. And I want to tell you, Abali is a success story of NDIS. Because the company did not only build one of the world's most powerful super application, they also launched this application to the world with a subsidiary headquarters in the state of Georgia in Atlanta. This project itself was unveiled officially. If you go to your mobile application, the Android and the Play Store and the Apple, look for this name there. You will find it. You can start using the application. It's free. I'm not going to say anything because the company did not pay to come and advertise here. But we need to tell the success story that this company, in 5 years, this is not my figure. This is the figure from the Silicon Valley analyst. We'll be doing over $20 billion. Imagine a company doing 20 billion GDP to Nigeria economy. I will be here and we'll be seeing that result in 5 years. 5 years is just next door to us. And by the grace of God, we will tell more story about. I want to take another company this year and do the same thing I did with Abali. So pictures, be on the lookout.
I love the sound of that. Pictures, be on the lookout. Madam Badewa, you have the mic.
That is just one success story that we actually did not capture in our monitoring and evaluation. Can you imagine That story he just told you is in the millions of US dollars investment in that company. Imagine such organizations, such alliances, such agreements going on in this room. That's why I say don't sit still, move around, network. That happened because somebody in this room got up and networked with him and pitched to him, and he was able to raise the funds for that project. So please, it's happening. Don't say it's not happening. Just because it hasn't happened to you yet doesn't mean it's not happening. It is happening, and right here. So NITCOM, NDSI, I salute. Good job.
Thank you very much. And so we'll now invite, as we move on to pitching session 2, education it is, and the moderator, Professor Oyishi Ernest Ike, Member Governing Council, University of Nigeria, Nsukka, UNN, takes the stage for a very brief intro to this. First to pitch will be Christine Akume. Christine, are you around? Christine Akume? Yes, she is. So you'll be number 1. And then we can have Maureen Rains. Maureen, are you around? Maureen Rains, are you around? Or online, can we confirm? Then we'll have Khadija Katagun. Is Khadija around? Good. And then, so Khadija, you'll be number 2 until we confirm if Maureen is online. And then we'll have Tolulope Olubino. Is Tolulope there? Good. You're number 3. Charles Omosu from Auchi Polytechnic, you're number 4, sir. And then we'll move on to Marie Davis, and Badewa will complete it. Okay, Jordan Momo will come up just before Marie Davis. So, Prof, you have the microphone.
All right, thank you very much. All the government officials and representative of government here. I also wish to also acknowledge the Director General, the CEO, Chairman of Diaspora, Nigeria Diaspora Commission, our entrepreneurs and great top businessmen. I also wish also to recognize the main business people who are here for, and I mean our young entrepreneurs and pitchers. For this session is focusing on education, and we also know that this actually where business is. We know the number of people. Nigeria continues to pride itself with having the largest number of young people, and some of these young people are also in education sector. So this is a sector that really a lot of people will be interested in investing, starting from kindergarten, the primary school education to tertiary education, including universities. And a lot of things are happening in those areas in terms of technology, in terms of also managing schools, digital spaces, and a lot going on where investors will be interested in. And we're happy that who will be talking to us either that are here or linking online. And our thinking is that from there, our entrepreneurs that are also in this room and elsewhere watching will be able to see some spaces where they can also invest. For just a ground rule here, as we continue immediately the pitchers, we'll be giving them 3 minutes to talk, and we'll have another extra 2 minutes for them to respond to questions. And we also assure others, investors, entrepreneurs, that we have also a lot of opportunities to further discuss after this session. Right. And in order to do that, I think we can just move on.
Yes.
We have very short space.
Absolutely.
And we can now invite the first person.
Thank you very much, Prof. Thank you very much. We now invite Christine Akume. Please come for your pitch. Now, while Christine is coming up stage, thank you for the applause. I want to invite all the other pitchers and now to please move to this side. You can move to this side. That will be my left-hand side, your right. Move there where the hand is raised, and you'll be given a seat close there so you can come up stage from there. Christine, make your way to the stage. So we expect Jordan, move there. Maureen Rains, Khadija Katagun, Tolulope Olubino, and Charles Omosun. Please move to that point and be seated there. So, Christine Akume, you have 3 minutes and your time starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Christine Akume David, one of the startups selected by NIDCOM and Pixeco to pitch today. I'm the co-founder of Light Pathway Institute, an advanced level learning program designed to help students bridge the gap between secondary school and universities through a globally recognized and reliable pathway. Next slide, please. What is our ask? We are seeking 100 million for a 10% equity at Light Pathway Institute, valuing the company at 1 billion to expand our hybrid learning model and reach 1,000 plus students across Nigeria in 3 years. And what is the problem that we are trying to solve? Every year, over 1.9 million Nigerian students sit for JAMB, yet less than 40% gain admission into the university, leaving many students frustrated and families stranded. And how do we intend to solve this problem? Guaranteed university admission. So what we are offering is a guaranteed slot at the university. So you're not just going through our A-level program, you are going to get admission into the university. And number two, we are operating a hybrid learning model. What this means is that you get 2 days of virtual class and 2 days of physical class. And thirdly, partner school network. We're partnering with universities and secondary schools as our learning centers. Next slide, please. What does our business model look like? Tuition fee of 350,000 per student, a projected 20 million in revenue by year 3, and by our third year, we want to do over 800 million projected revenue, which is us reaching more than 1,000 students and solving this problem. Early traction, we've done a market survey and over 200, as at this time it was 100, now we have over 200 parents who are interested in this program. Next slide, please. What are we going to use the funds for? Digital learning platform. 25% is going to go into staffing, operations, and contingency. Next slide, please. What is our vision? At Light Pathway Institute, we are redefining post-secondary school education in Africa. We're not just helping students gain admission, we are building a new generation of confident, employable, and globally competitive young people ready to shape the future. For us, this is beyond the business. This is us solving a problem. And of course, when you solve a problem, you get great returns on your investment. So come invest in Light Pathway Institute. Next slide. Thank you very much. My name is Christine Akume David again.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Prof?
Yeah, thank you very much, and also thank you for using your time well. I think we'll have just 2 minutes for any person to respond or to ask questions, please.
Let's have one of the microphones ready. Please raise your hand if you have a question or you have a response. Please raise your hand. Any? Okay, there's one at the center here in front. Please bring the microphone quickly to the front. At the center, right in front, quickly. Ushers. Ushers, move it. Switch it on, sir. Can we have the microphone switched on? Microphone on. Okay, you can use mine, sir. You can use mine here. Just up here, sir.
Sorry, that was a wonderful presentation.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I just want to ask, since your main target is to bridge the gap of close to 1.5 million students that will not be gaining admission due to JAMB. Now, in Nigeria system now, without you getting through JAMB, you cannot get this admission. So how do you now want to do it, assuming they did not meet up with the cutoff or what have you during the JAMB exam? And you know, those respective schools, we equally want to do post-JAMB. So how will you fill that gap?
Okay, so currently...
Do you get the question?
Yes, I understand the question.
Good.
Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
that question, sir. So currently, A-level is recognized in Nigeria, and there are models like IGMB, JUPEP, and then the Cambridge A-level as well. So you don't need JAMB alone to get into the university. So what we require for admission at our institute is simply your WAEC and NECO. So there is a criteria of how many A's or B's and credits you should have. Yes, and then you gain admission into the A-level institute. You do the program for 1 year, and then you get direct entry into 200 level into our partner universities. So you're bypassing JAMB. So all you need to do is get direct entry, and then you go through the school's post-UME program, and then you get direct entry into the university.
All right, thank you.
I've done
Second intervention.
research, and that's accurate.
Yes, second intervention. Any other intervention? The microphone is ready now. Any other intervention? Please raise your hand. Thank you, Prof. That seems to be it. We should give a round of applause to Christine Akume. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. That going forward, what we also do is when the picture has finished, we're going to take all questions within the time, and the preacher can respond once, so that can also reduce time.
All right. Thank you very much, Prof. We'll take the next person, who should be standing by, Maureen Rains. Please come up stage quickly. A round of applause. Madam Maureen, you have 3 minutes, and your time.
Providing support to survivors. Maureen Orula Foundation was established in the year 2021. This foundation has been at the forefront of addressing a wide range of needs to the vulnerable in the society. We do this by providing emotional assistance to the abused persons in our society, organizing community outreaches, empowerment support programs, providing essential support and skill development to help them have a better future. It is a drive to make a positive impact on the lives of those who have been marginalized, oppressed, and disadvantaged through no fault of their own. Helping the abused and the handicapped requires a willingness to listen, to understand, and to advocate. Therefore, we call on the well-meaning Nigerians to assist in donations and grants. Thank you for your time.
Victor Belt.
My name is Maureen Rains. I am the founder of Maureen Orula Foundation. Maureen Orula Foundation, which you have already seen, is a non-governmental organization. I am standing here on their behalf. You know, Maureen Orula Foundation are here to seek for a grant or appeal for donation towards these abused victims. I myself, I was abused. Yes, I suffer from abuse, and we know the impact and the damage that abuse does to the life of people. We solve the trauma. We look into people's life where they have been abused. I am talking to you now, standing here. I have dozens of children in my house that are already crowded. Most of them are suffering from one trauma or the other, which we have been taking care of. So we are here to seek for the fund to give these children, to give these people a heaven, to build them up, to give them a life again. We're seeking for an assistance of 500 million, whereby we can build a place for these children, for these people to start life again. And the trauma has a way of affecting people's life. So that is why I'm here today, and I seek for donation. We seek for donation. We are a team seeking for donation under Maureen Orula's Foundation. Thank you, and I'm open for any question.
Thank you very much. Straight to the point. Any intervention? Please raise your hand. Any intervention? Please raise your hand. Microphone is available. Prof, it's over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. I think if we don't have any other question, will allow her to go. Do you have any questions from or comments from the participants, please? Okay, thank you, Maureen. I think that's beautiful presentation. Thank you very much.
There is a hand raised.
Is there anyone?
Yes, there is a hand here.
Okay, please. Go ahead, please.
Hello, everyone. Okay, what is the requirement for these participants to be able to be accepted to your program? What are the requirements?
Yeah, the requirement is when somebody is abused, especially children or adults that have been abused. Yes, most of the people that we have now, most of them are children, and some of them, their parents were abused. Some of them, they were given birth out of abuse. So the requirement is when somebody go through abuse, especially children. Yeah.
So how do you get informed about these people?
Yes, like most of them that we have now in the house, there are some of them that we are called. Some of them, their parents abandoned them and they brought them to us.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. I think that is a very, very straightforward appeal. One more person, please. Yes, please, one more.
Yes.
Please. Please, see your honorable, please go ahead.
Isn't this more of charity than investment?
Yes, it's a charity.
So you're asking for funds for donations?
Yes, there is for funds.
But it's not an investment where you're going to put your money and make money.
No, we are looking for donations.
So I think you should make that clear, that you are seeking support.
We are seeking for
charitable,
support. Yeah. Yes, for support, for donation.
Okay, I think we are clear with that. This is really, the focus is totally on support and grants, not as an investment. And I think his presentation is very clear and really appreciate that. Please, can you give her a round of applause, please?
Thank you.
Before you go, madam, they want to know if your request is in naira or dollars. If I were you, I wouldn't tell you what I would say.
My request is in any currency.
Yeah, that's smart. Any currency works. This is Nigeria. Any currency works. After all, we can convert it to naira eventually. Am I right, Madam Morin? You're good to go. Okay. Someone wants to say something. Go ahead, madam.
All protocols duly observed. Before I support Maureen, will first of all ask her of her account details. I am a representative of Benue Diaspora and an ambassador of World Kindness Movement. The world is here, am I right? And to make the world a better place, the only language we need is love, care, and kindness. And I will always be inspired with this song of one love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. As it was in the beginning, one love, so shall it be. One heart, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and we will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. World Kindness Day is just by the corner here on the 13th of November. World Kindness is a movement that has been in existence for 26 years with its headquarters in Tokyo. And it is irrespective of political gathering, racism, religious, or anything. What we are talking about is love, kindness, and care. And we need to support her from all ramifications of life. Because these people, they need us.
That's right.
If we have our and we don't channel it to this, the voice of the voiceless, then where is the love we preach?
So make the donation, man. Make the donation. Make the donation.
So what kindness there is just by the corner.
Yes.
I will work with her. We are even giving awards to people who have touched life. Madam, you are part of us. You are one of our awardees in Benue State. So as I am saying, we will definitely work with her and support her. This is what we are looking out for this kind of people.
Are you supporting in Naira or dollars or Benue currency?
All currencies.
Benue has currency.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Prof.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you for that support. Please, can we also have the next person, please?
Next person, we invite Khadija Katagon. Khadija Katagon making her way. You have a slide? You have a video? Let's have Khadija's video. Her time starts now. Audio. Stereo. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry there's no sound there, but the video was pretty much saying that we are Zamar Institute, a school for children with special education needs, and we are seeking for a grant for 250 million naira to build a center, a respite center that's residential for our children with special needs. We've been doing this since 2006. That's providing education for them, and the idea for the respite center is so parents can sometimes get a break from their children, and the children will come to us and do their daily living skills, which we promote, which we encourage. And we started from like age 4, so now many of the children I'm looking at are teenagers, older teenagers, and are living as well as they can in the care of their parents. My parents are doing an amazing, amazing job. That's why I think they should take a break sometimes. Not that they're complaining, but it would be nice that we could provide like a facility for them to live home away from home. So we're requesting for 250,000 naira, and we're using it to celebrate 250 million naira.
I was wondering, 1,000 or million? 250
million naira, and it is a gift for our children to celebrate 20 years in special education in Nigeria, in Abuja especially. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Prof?
All right, thank you very much for that. The Khadija Group is seeking for grant of 250 million to support autistic children. Please, can we go ahead and take questions or comments? Please.
I think Dr. Badiwa has a question.
Amazing. Please, everybody, for what she's doing, let's appreciate her. Just clap for her. You know, it takes a village. I reasoned with her. I actually met her some years ago at the Zamar Institute. When I first came back to Nigeria with my children with special needs, we met with her, we had a discussion with her, and I spoke at one of her events. She's doing an amazing thing for the special needs community. Now, she's talking about respite care. As a parent, you know, you go to work every single day, you come home, you are tired, and then you have to deal with your children with special needs. That's another job on its own. So once in a while, we need a break. And that's what she's doing. She's providing a brake. If you don't tune your engine, your car will break down. So as a parent, if you don't have that mental brake to get away and step back, you'll break down and you won't be able to take charge or take care of your children effectively. So anyone in this room who has a kind heart, I am going to talk to you privately. I don't have money, but I'll support you in my own way. If you have any, just think within your heart, what can you do to support? This is important. Otherwise, you'll see them on the streets. We don't want them on the streets. We want them in a home where they can get the support they need. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, please.
Any other intervention? Please raise your hand. Microphone is around. Any other?
Please, do I have any comment, please?
All right. I guess that will be.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a hand there. There's a hand there.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Well done, ma'am. Great job.
Thank
you. My question, would be presently the residents who come in, is it paid or is it free?
It is paid. Zamar is a limited by guarantee organization, so we are not for profit. So we just reinvest what we make as per school fees, because we have teachers. We have more than 17 staff in our center for 20 children.
Oh, so the capacity is about 20?
It's about 20,
What's your forecasted capacity after that building?
After this building is separate, this is residential, because we are in a public-private partnership with the FCT, because we occupy classrooms in a government school, and so it's also targeting inclusive education, which is very important for our children with special needs and the regular needs children as well. So this is for like a capacity of 8, because it's a 6-bedroom place, and which we want to build because we have had the estimate done. We have the land in Kubwa, and so it is home away from home. It's not so much a boarding facility, and they will have therapy while they're there, and they will, get support.
Okay, well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, maybe one more, please, at the back there.
That will be the last one.
Yes, good afternoon.
Please mention your name and maybe your organization for repertoires.
Thank you very much. My name is Chibika Kujobi. I'm the National President of Peace is Possible in Nigeria. I just want to mention something about the two people that just pitched last. When we look at investment, some of us say it that investment must be, you must get a return. No. I tell people that the HIV that have not killed the world today is being funded by one person in this world. An American foundation owned by one person said, I don't want HIV to kill the world. My foundation will be behind it. So when we talk about NDIS investment, people look at it that, oh, is it that they are coming here to ask for donation or money or something? I look at it that this is what it is. It's peculiar to our country. A lot of people are abused. That's why they have even left Nigeria. A lot of people are not eating well, are not feeding well. That's even why they have left. So if they are there, they have done well, and you have this kind of platform. It's a platform to give back. It's an investment to me, because somebody just said something to me. Is it why we're here? Is it not why we're here? We're here for the good of our country. Part of it is that everybody in this country deserves what? What is good. We deserve good education. We deserve good health. We deserve to be taken care of. We deserve to be loved. So I just want to say it so we don't of us that come in here thinking you want to pitch for 500 billion, 200 billion. Yes, fine. But these people that have pitched for the these two last pitchers, I must encourage you guys. It must not be that you're putting in money. I encourage everybody here, look at it wisely. This is where everybody, if we can have one governor put in 1 trillion outside this country, you can imagine what that can do to abuse people here. So this is a fact. So I don't want to make, when I say this, I'm an abused person too. Don't mind how handsome you think I look. I'm also abused. Okay?
As handsome as you are, sir.
Yes, I just want to say this clearly so we don't get it wrong. Investments can be either you get your returns in terms of money, dollars, naira, or you can get a good laugh. Oh, right. I saved those people.
Thank you.
So, having said this, I just want to, on behalf of my own foundation, I will support both of you guys with a sum of 1 million naira. So 500 each for that. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless
you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Kunobi. I think we agree with you. Investment is investment. The outcome can be tangible or intangible. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Khadija. Thank you. Prof, may we proceed to Tolulope Olugbeno, EduLearn. Tolulope, make your way to the stage. You have a video? Okay. So Tolulope, your time starts now.
Good day, everyone. Good day, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be here today with great leaders and innovators. My name is Tolulope Olubena, and I'm representing CTMO Global Consult, a registered organization in Nigeria. We are the exclusive official partner of EduLearn EU. EduLearn is a European Union accredited education provider based in Estonia. EduLearn has partnered with CTMO Global Consult, my company here in Nigeria, to bring about EduLearn Africa initiative. Through EduLearn Africa, we are committed to delivering world-class training solutions and certification programs to individuals, corporate organizations, and government institutions. So we are on a mission to bridge the gap between European quality education to meet with Africans' potential. Next slide, please. So our ask today, we are neither seeking debt nor equity investment, but we are looking for strategic partnerships, collaborations. We are calling on industries and organizations to join our mission to make African education and workforce globally competitive. Let's partner to train and certify your staffs or students under the EU standards. Let's collaborate on curriculum development and international exchange. Let's help to expand the organization reach through our certified programs. The challenge that we see and that we are presently solving is that we see that lots of Africans have talent, but they lack validation. Statistics shows that lots of young Africans, millions of them, are looking for good training programs and good certification programs. 70% of graduates find it difficult to find jobs today because they do not even have the digital or practical skills that is needed in today's competitive market. Meanwhile, billions are spent yearly to study abroad for the same trainings and certification programs we now bring home. So our solution today, earlier this year we had our MVP, which was AI Fundamentals and Practical Solutions, whereby we had over 1,000 learners learning on our website. It had great traction. Our programs cover health and medical sciences, engineering, oil and gas, business, education, even vocational skills.
So go for it, Tolu. What's your ask?
So our ask today is for, we are looking for partnerships, collaborations, of maybe tech hubs. Are you an organization and you want to train your staff or train your students? We are here for you, for the trainees, for the knowledge, or for whatever that you are looking for. Also, if you also want to partner to also sponsor students, because in our next year program, which is our flagship program, that's the last slide, we are going to also be giving a fully funded program to master students next year, 2026, whereby we're going to be training master students on whether you're on the field of science, medical science, or engineering, or even if you are in education. We're going to be giving trainings whereby they will have on-site program here in Nigeria, online programs, and also Estonia-based learning experiences. It is fully funded by the EU funding, and also some of us here today can be facilitators. You can also sponsor students under some of our courses. We have our website, www.edulearn.ee. You can get more information from there.
Thank you.
I'm open to questions now too.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for that presentation. You have used almost all your time, but we're still going to give you benefit. At least one comment or question from the audience, and we'll be through with that. Can you have just one comment? Yes, we have one at the back there. Just that one.
Okay, my name is Victor Prince Dixon. I am a human capital engineer. My concern is, as much as we are very much in need of skills, as much as it's become very important for us to develop skills so that we become globally, connected. The concerns I have, which I think I want you to answer, will be most of the European or maybe Western partnership that comes to us, in the process of giving us skills, they take away our capacity to love our country. They take away the ideology of Africa and give us skill in such a way that we develop skills, but we forget the values and the patriotism that comes with Nigeria or for Nigeria. So the question I want to ask is EduLearn having room to be able to teach? Because if there is one major problem that we are facing in the country today is that lack of patriotism, lack of empathy for our country. Is there a room that in the process of teaching and developing these skills, there's also room to preach and teach nationalism invested in that teaching? Otherwise, we are teaching and we are taking our brains out, and then we are losing the skills. We don't have people who love the country enough to make the best out of it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, Tolu.
Yes, we do not intend to take away what belongs to Africa at all. That is why we are bringing these training programs right to our own doorsteps. We want to ensure that we have quality studies. The curriculum is adjusted to fit into what Africans need. We are not taking out, but rather we are bringing in. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tolulope, for that. That's really brilliant. We can't appreciate you less.
All right,
we wanted to stop at this point because we have used our time. But if you insist, please, can you give you 1 minute?
Yes, just a minute, quickly.
Yeah, please.
What's the cost of the training?
What's the cost of the training?
There are some of our courses that are on website. There are some that when we organize programs, it's affordable and accessible from 20 euros, some 10 euros, as easy as that. We don't have expensive at all.
Yeah, thank you.
Some are even fully funded by the EU.
Oh, great. Great, thank you, Tolu.
Thank you very much, Tolu. Prof, with your permission, next,
please.
We bring on Charles Omoso, Auchi Polytechnic Alumni Association, 80 to 90. Charles Omoso, your time. Your time, you jog it. It starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Charles Omoson. I represent Auchi Polytechnic Alumni Association, 80 to 89 set. We want to embark on the development of purpose-built hostel accommodation for students on campus. As an association, we are registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission as an NGO, and our ask is support for the donation of 1.5 billion naira to construct 200 capacity hostel for the students. The problem statement basically is the acute shortage of accommodation in our campuses, and the solution is to, as an association, see how much we can do to ameliorate this problem that is ravaging the institutions. Our past projects, recently one of our members donated an amphitheater, 350 capacity amphitheater to the accountancy department of Auchi Polytechnic. And currently, we as an association, we are building a foundry workshop, which when completed will also be donated to the mechanical engineering department. So, and if this hostel is completed, we intend to manage it in partnership with the school authorities and be able to realize funds to plow it back to similar projects in future. We have a parcel of land given to us by the rector of the Polytechnic for us to carry out this project. So we have no doubt in our mind that if we get the right funding, we'll be able to use it and construct befitting purpose-built hostels for our students. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Interventions, questions?
Yeah, thank you, Charles. This is really brilliant, and I think this one resonates with all of us, focusing on student hostels, accommodation. That's really a challenge in public universities. Please, do you have questions and comments?
Raise your hand, if any. Yes, at the center, microphone.
Thank you very much.
Name and organization for repertoire.
My name is Abdurrahman Balogun. I'm from NITCOM. My concern is just that on the land, you know what land is, the issue land is generating now. You said that the land was given to us by our rector. That rector has a tenure. After his tenure, what happened? Do you have an agreement? Because I also belong to some other school that we signed a 99-year-old lease agreement with the school for the land. I don't know whether you have such thing for that land, so that there won't be issue after the expiration of that rector tenure. Thank you.
Mr. Mosu?
Yeah, thank you very much for that question. On the issue of land, like I said, we have projects that are ongoing in the campus right now. What we do is to approach the school authorities and we tell them what we want to do. Once they are convinced, they donate land to us inside the campus, not outside. This is inside the campus. So we are not going to be accounting for that land in future. During the training, this issue came up about legal documents and all that. The land does not belong to us, it belongs to the school. So what we are doing is to carry out projects. It's infrastructural development for the school. We do it, we are giving back to the society. So they give us land, we build what we think is a need in the school, and we hand it over to the school authority. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other? Any other?
Do you have any other question, please?
Prof, that seems to be it.
I think while through that, okay, as it's going, I think what the question asked is very clear. And I think the direction of that question is not about giving back, but also being sure that there are full legal documents that goes beyond the rector. So, and I'm sure you are talking about the management of the Polytechnic, not actually the rector, if I'm right. Mr. Charles?
Yeah.
I think we are talking about the management of the Polytechnic and not the rector. Because the question raised is that that agreement must go beyond the tenure of a rector. It becomes a legal agreement that is binding within the years of the investment. I think that's what we're thinking of. And as we go forward, we wish you the best in that investment and also wish you well in that project.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Okay, please, we'll still have, I think we'll have.
Next person, Jordan Momo. Is Jordan Momo around? Okay. Okay, Jordan Momo on his way.
Okay.
You have a video, Mr. Jordan? You do? Pardon me, you have a video? Okay, let's have his video on quickly. Jordan Momo, the video please, quickly. Audio.
Education. Victory Belt Academy is a part of Victory Belt Foundation. At Victory Belt Academy, every child, regardless of ability, deserves an inclusive education that unlocks independence and opportunity. To turn that vision into reality, your support is crucial. The college is seeking to raise 81 million naira to help it build a brighter future for its disadvantaged students. 40% of that will go towards building new classrooms and accessible facilities. 30% will go towards acquiring assistive technology and equipment. 20% will go towards staff salaries and professional training. 10% will be spent on essential operational needs. Your partnership will empower students with disabilities, strengthen community ties, and drive national development. In gratitude, we will immortalize your name on our projects, invite you to exclusive resource presentations, present you with a certificate of appreciation, and feature you in our promotional materials and publications. Thank you.
Good morning, good afternoon, esteemed guests. I am Dr. Momo Danladi, Victory Belt College of Education in Yale, a part of Victory Belt Foundation. I went to Federal State School for the Blind. It's a primary school, secondary school, Jesus Dekina Integrated School, University of Port Harcourt, first degree program, economics education, Masters in Unilorin, philosophy of education, PhD in philosophy of education at UNN. Education for the people living with disability is a complex situation that warrants public attention. Indeed, each part of my condition, I vow, I made the vow that people who are visually impaired, deaf, dumb, physically challenged must not pass through rigorous situation that I passed through during my education life. And so I decided to join partnership with people to raise this particular Victory Belt College of Education, given accredited by NCCE a couple of years ago. We have raised to the extent that we have affiliation with University of Agriculture, Makurdi, equally which I am tending to appeal even to the chairman of this noble special advisor in Diaspora to appeal to National University Commission, therefore giving us opportunities that the people who are to graduate, the people who are disabled that are to have graduation, to be graduated. For 2 years now they have been left fallow because of regularization, and the University Commission says we must pay 7.28 million for resource verification. This is a complex situation. After I take loan from different areas to make sure this is possible. I am a staff of Kogi State University Department of Educational Foundation. I welcome question. Thanks.
What's your ask, sir?
81 million naira to cope up with developing modern facilities for people living with disability, like hostel accommodations, hotel, dining halls, classroom that are equitable with conducive learning environment.
81 million naira.
Yes.
Prof.
Thank you very much. What Jordan Momo is asking is for support for people with disability. We have heard him. Please, if you have any questions or clarifications that you would like him to make, please.
Please raise your hand. If you have any, raise your hand quickly. Seems everyone is clear on this.
Once again, Jordan, Momo, you're asking for how much?
81 million naira.
81 million. Okay.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for Jordan Momo. Dr. Momo, thank you. We now invite Vantage Point Academy. Vantage Point Academy, Mary David. Let's have the video quickly. Marie, your time.
Guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good day, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abiel Johnson, whose mother once roasted corn by the roadside. My story began when I was told that my mom died when I was in nursery 2. After so many years, Ms. Mary came looking for me. She found me and brought me back to Vantage Point Academy. With the kindness of the Davis family, she gave me a scholarship to be a student of Vantage Point Academy. Now I'm in SS1, still learning, still growing, still carrying my brother's fire in my heart. I want to say thank you to all the guests in the diaspora. Thank you for believing in children like me, children whose dreams were often covered in snow.
My name is Emanuela John, a student who was picked from a public school and brought to Vantage Point Academy by Miss Mary and family due to my outstanding performance academically. At Vantage Point Academy, I got exposed to quality quality education, reliable and sound teachers, extracurriculum activities, and lots of opportunities. November 2021, I was privileged to give a speech at the Nigerian Diaspora Summit, and I was privileged to receive a handshake from the Vice President, Mr. Yemi Osibanjo, and also from the Chairman of the Nigeria in Diaspora Summit, Mrs. Abike Dabri Ebewa.
I joined Vantage Point Academy through a scholarship program, thanks to Ms. Mary David, who saw potentials in me and gave me the opportunity to grow. At Vantage Point Academy, I found a place that truly engages, motivates, and equips for success. The school helped me discover my voice, develop my creativity, and shape the person I am becoming today.
So thank you, Ms. Mary, thank you, Vantage Point Academy, and thank you all.
Thank you very much. Go ahead, kids.
Good day, everyone. My name is Karish Chidima Nicholas Ohale, and I'm a student from Vantage Point Academy, VPA Gwarimpa, and here with me are Abiori Johnson,
Miriam Ali.
In every generation, there rise men and women who refuse to what their nation sing. They are not always the ones in high offices or wearing crowns of power. Sometimes they are teachers in small town, doctors in crowded hospital, or young dreamer with ink-stained hands. But one thing unites them all: love for their country above self. There was Ngozi, a nurse from a small village, who volunteered to serve in war-torn communities when others fled. Her courage saved hundreds, and her compassion became a symbol of national unity. Tunde, a young engineer who designed a low-cost water filtration system that brought clean water to thousands of rural families. He said, "If we wait for someone else to fix it, we'll all wait forever." Across the world, Malala Yousafzai risked her life for girls' education, showing that true patriotism is not all about flags or borders, but about fighting for justice where you stand. And Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison, never stopped believing in a South Africa where freedom was for all. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. taught the world that love and justice could rule mountains without guns. And Nnamdi Azikiwe, one of the Nigerian founding fathers, used his voice and vision to build a nation out of diversity. But now the call of patriotism echoes louder, but not just to those at home, but to those in the diaspora. You who live abroad, your mother last you calls your name. She doesn't ask you to abandon your comfort. She asks you to remember your roots, to invest, to build, to mentor, to return in your own way, because no nation grows where its best might forget where they came from. Patriots are not perfect. They bleed, they doubt, they stumble, but they matter when it stands most. Their story reminds us that true patriotism is not all about singing an item, but about acting when silence is easy, giving when greed is common, and believing when hope seems lost. So today the question echoes through time and across ocean. Will you, or at home, be the next patriot to write down your name in your own country's story? And I ask again, will you be the next patriot to write down your name in your own great country story? May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And now we welcome Marie Davis, the lady herself, who's been supporting this for years. Please give her a round of applause.
Hello, everyone. All protocols duly observed. I broke down in tears because what you just heard, these are kids out there, ordinary children, and we cannot underestimate the value of education. We've done this alone for several years, and we're just asking people to join us to save more kids like Abiero. His story just makes me cry because I do remember his mom roasting corn on the roadside, and when she desperately wanted her child to be educated. We need more people supporting us. Please, and you don't have to give us all the money that we're asking. This has been a thing that we've done alone for several. Education is kind of difficult, right? I'm not giving you back any dividends. I'm not giving you back ROI, as it were, but I'm giving you back a nation that has leaders that have been raised from childhood, a nation that has raised young people that are proud to speak up, a nation that the kids stand before you and they're not timid because they know what they're looking for, a nation of kids that can compete with anywhere, any school, any country in the world. So I stand here, this is our ask, and I just want to say a big thank you to everyone in the room. We can take money in dollars, we can take it in Chinese yen, we can take money in naira. And I really do appreciate this platform because you see the kids that you have raised. So thank you, and I will take questions, and I'll accept money. I'm standing here, thank you.
All right. Well, thanks. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So Annie, please place the ask again on the screen. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Place it on the screen again, please.
The most urgent ask is a building. We have been renting for several years, and that's depleted so much of our... Most of these kids that, you probably didn't hear it, but they're all funded by my family. And so like about 70% of the school, of the kids that come there, they can't go to school otherwise. They can't afford school. So, and then, you know, it's not every time you say, you see kids on the street, you cannot do it all, but you can do something. And we're starting from where we are. That's what Vantage Point Academy is about. And this is our 11th year going.
School building, 570 million naira. Equipment for ICT, 4 million naira. Equipment, ICT lab, 3 million naira. Conclusive playground. Oh, they took it off. Are you guys protesting? Put it on.
Just leave the ask on the
Put the ask on the screen.
and leave it there, please. Any questions? And I'll take questions on the stage of, oh, go ahead, please.
I stand again. I'm sorry. I want to appreciate.
Please don't be sorry, sir. Feel free. Feel free.
Well, I'm not sorry because I want to say something, but just a normal way of saying things. Yeah. So I want to encourage you. I've been to this school. I think I set my eyes on you last year at this NDIS, and I must commend the CEO of NITCON for making this a more brand. Somebody like me, I only go where I find peace, and what makes me happy when it comes to investment is, even if you look at it in life, what is money without life, good life? So I've been to that school, and I was told that every child here is on scholarship, including the children of some of my friends. I was like, I said, how do you people not pay? They say there's one woman, that's him and the husband, and I was at the last year event. I think you guys end of the year party, and I saw the crowd. So I want to say this, just to tap into what you are doing, because if the people who have gotten there can take one person, despite this population we say we have is 200 million, let the people that are up there take one person, all of us will be comfortable. Because I know some people can feed 1 million. If you can wear a gold of $1 million, you can feed 1 million. That's what it means. You know, so I want to take one child under my own foundation.
Thank you.
One child for me.
Thank you very much.
Yes, that's my own little contribution.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other?
Thank you.
Any other? The microphone, come to the front here.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Other than the financial, what else do you need other than, because sometimes that 1 million can happen, but then that ends. What else, as far as relationship-wise or resources, do you need?
I really appreciate that question, and thank you so much. You're absolutely right. Relationships can open doors that money cannot even open in most instances. We need partnerships. We need introductions to like bigger schools, and we need, if there was an opportunity to come in and really just like Mr. Chibike just did, adopt some of the kids as yours in terms of training them out, I mean raising them in terms of Big Brother programs like they have in the US. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I can take your money too. But ultimately, I think it would be great if we have programs that are, if we have schools that are adopting some of them, right? And maybe like sister schools. And so we thought about that. We've also thought about opportunities to just take them on exchange programs, right? So, and one of the things that we have in our strategy we've not been able to do is having like different tracks where we have real entrepreneurs and real practitioners taking the kids so that we send them on sort of like an internship, sort of like, you know, a program that they start from very little into their adult years. So there's so many, we can use all manner of partnerships.
How about books, computers?
Exactly, computers, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Facilities, yeah.
Everybody knows me. I come here to ask for money every year.
Yeah.
But so we can use literally anything that you think can help the kids in terms of education, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I do some Zoom interactions with kids where my kids go to school, and so that I guess cultural immersion is also a very good thing. So the list is endless. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Marie.
All right, thank you very
I
much.
think Marie's used the time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marie.
Thank you.
And to conclude the education section, Prof, may I invite Badewa Adejugbe Williams, Royal School for Education, RSET. Let's have that video. Let's have the video. This
Guys, this is non-profit in Abuja that I have to tell you about, right? The Reset Foundation. So they've been backing kids with developmental needs, autism, ADHD, speech delays, all of that for over a decade. They offer therapy, life skills, support for parents who usually get ignored. And this November, they're running a free family health fair, medical checkups, counselling, community support, all for families that usually get left behind. And on the same day, they're premiering a documentary called Not a Burden, a powerful film challenging how people see disability in Nigeria. So they're expecting up to 500 families at the fair, children with autism and other special needs, parents looking for real help and guidance amongst one another, right? And this part's really important. They need support, not just in kind, they need financial support too. They're asking for donations, partnerships and investment, help with school rent, salaries or therapists, contributions to keep their intervention programs actually running. They also need some tools, laptops, iPads, therapy kits, phonics games, classroom furniture, speech tools, first aid kits, sensory equipment, even swings and slides for the kids, right? These aren't extras. In fact, they're essentials. So far they've supported over 500 children and adults and trained more than, I think it was 1,200 caregivers and educators and run over 30 advocacy campaigns. One of their boys actually started off non-verbal completely and now he's solving complex maths. And that's the kind of transformation that I can back, right? And I know some people feel like maybe this should be a government job, right? Maybe it should, but we can't stop there, can we? We can't stop with blaming. If you're a parent who needs support, go down and attend. And if you're someone who can do it, share, fund it, because this is more than charity, this is strategy, right? It's how we build something better. Big love to the Reset Foundation. Honestly, when I met this woman, I was like, she is outstanding and she's living through the solutions and the problems that she's solving, right?
Thank you all. That's pretty much about what my foundation is about. But I wasn't planning on pitching this year until this amazing young man had his father call me, and the dad said, Eric wants to tell the story. He wants to tell the story about his life. So some of you are aware that we made a movie called Not a Boarding. We're actually premiering it at the Silverbird Zone 4 on Friday at 6 p.m. So if you are not doing anything, come for the premiere, red carpet treatment and all. So what is our ask this time? So please put the slide back on. We want to make a movie about Eric's life. It's from silence to speech. Can you go to the next slide, please? Okay, this is Join Our Story, Invest in Hope and Possibility. When Eric came to us, it was practically non-verbal. And he had, eventually had like echolalia, he was very hyperactive, you know, it was Just name it. When you think about autism spectrum disorder, just name it. He exhibited almost all of the symptoms. And within 3 years, we were able to advise the dad, Eri is ready. He's speaking now, he's communicating, he's learning. Let's put him in a regular school. Dad was a little bit reluctant, but eventually did, and Eri became a star student at his school. It became even better, was performing better than the regular kids in school. And he has been amazing us with his gift. He told me, he said, "Doctor, I want to talk." Last night, was it last night, he came to visit, and I was like, Eri. He goes, "Dad, why is doctor calling me Eri? My name is Eri." So there you are.
Yoruba, Ekaso, in Hausa, in Nauni, in Igbo, in Yoma. Good day, everyone. My name is Erioluwa Ologuaba. I am 12 years old. I was diagnosed with autism and ADHD when I was 3.5 years old. Let's go at Trustword Man, the life of many children with special need. Please support our set. Thank you all.
Good afternoon, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Erioluwa has said all, but Erioluwa was diagnosed with autism. For almost 5 years, he was non-verbal, he wasn't speaking, he had food regression, he had sensory issues, he was hyperactive, he had communication behavior, communication issues. Day was day, night was day. Meaning Erioluwa could stay awake till 4 a.m. and he wouldn't sleep. He had less sleep, he couldn't communicate with people, he couldn't read, he couldn't write. And God took us to Miss Dr. Badewa. Dr. Badewa is one of the few Nigerians that is passionate and intentional about kids on the spectrum, especially kids with special need. And within a short period of time, I could remember vividly when I met her, and I was like, "Doctor, how are we going to do about this child?" And she said, "Please, celebrate every milestone. Let's take it step by step." Fortunately, I met a boy at the center, and the boy came to me and was speaking eloquently, fluently, and I was like, I looked at my beautiful wife over there, and I said, "What? A child talk, and our own child couldn't even say a word." And I was like, we wish our child could be like this boy. But years gone by, this boy has actually, doctor has actually transformed. God has used that to transform the life of Erioluwa. Today, Erioluwa is a special talent. Has special talent. Erioluwa could tell the dates, birthday dates of people. He could give you dates and numbers. He's just too wow. He would wow you. For instance, if Erioluwa should ask you your birthday and you tell him, he's going to tell you the actual day he falls in. If you tell Erioluwa you're born in 1980, he's going to tell you your age. If you tell him you're 20 years, he's going to tell you the year. So God has actually transformed his life through Dr. Badewa. Please, I want each and every one of us to be an advocate. Let's get our voice. Let's speak for these children on special need. Let's advocate for them. Let's do inclusiveness. Please don't stigmatize. I've been a victim of being stigmatized because my child was nonverbal. Please, let's come together. Each and every one of us will have someone close to us, either a relative, family members, or friends, colleagues that have a child with special need. So please, let's support, let's give them our voice, let's be there for them. Thank you all. God bless you.
Thank you. So actually, we're looking for investors in a movie production about Eri from silence to speech. We've got it right now in the development stage. We want to make it into a world standard movie that would premiere and show on any screen through any streaming media. So if you're interested in investing in a movie that tells a story about us, our own, not just some Oyinbo child, one of us that we can relate to who has a special need but has transcended and has grown and overcome a lot of the limitations. Let's talk. Thank you very much.
From silence to speech. So let's get it done. Prof, concluding statements.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Badewa. This is really brilliant, and I think we should conclude at this point. And I want to say clearly here that I'm really excited and privileged.
Prof, can we find out if there are any interventions, questions, or...
Okay. All right, maybe we'll take a few questions and we'll wrap up.
Okay, there's one over there.
Thank you so much. My name is Dr. Theoras Joseph, and I wanted to just make a clarification on the first speech was Christine
Akume.
Akume, thank you. And then there was something to do with the post-secondary school Lightway Pathway Institute, and they were talking about doing programs for observing that 1.9 million students write JAMB annually, and just about 40% or less than that get admission to universities. So what happens to the remaining percentage of students that don't get admission to university? Now the institute, I understand she is trying to say, is to prepare students for university education without going through the stress of writing JAMB over and over again. Some have written JAMBs up to 7 times without getting admission to university. I think that problem can be sorted out. Something can be done about that, which is what the institute is all about. So I'm thinking that the clarification I want to make here is that it is possible, it's part of the policy of government, it's possible for you to get to the university. And if you're a parent, you know the stress parents go through when students are writing JAMB. When their children are writing JAMB, the fear is, will my child pass JAMB?
Okay.
But so you have 5, 6, 7 times not passing JAMB, it's not funny at all.
All right.
And our youths, if you leave them without, like they say, the idle mind is devil's workshop.
Yeah. All right.
The institute, I think, is really trying to do a good thing.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much,
Yes,
sir.
thank you.
Any other? All right, so we know the ask and we can do the do. Prof, it's over to you.
Thank you very much, the last speaker. That's well appreciated. We shouldn't expose our young people to excess trauma. I think I'm excited to coordinate this session, and I'm sure that this session will be different from any other one, because we are talking about investing in education, and investing in one single child is investment to our nation building. And the investment could be tangible, could be intangible. So we're not really looking at solely on monetary reward or that comes out from investment in education. So this is a different session, and we really thank everyone for this brilliant participation, and we wish all the best for the rest of the sessions.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prof. Please give Prof a round of applause. Thank you. We move on to, just as mentioned earlier, let me quickly announce that tomorrow's event will begin here at 2 p.m. I repeat, the ceremony for tomorrow, the opening ceremony, starts at 2 p.m. We'll be taking the pitch for tomorrow, the third pitch, that's pitching session 3 right now, but we'll make it as brief as we can. But please note that tomorrow's event starts at 2 p.m. in the afternoon right here in this hall. That's because there's another event in the morning where the president is involved. So please, 2 p.m. tomorrow, be here. Now, for the pitching session 3, I want to find out if Madam Evelyn Dan Epele, Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer, Institute for Governance and Economic Transformation, IJET, is she around? Madam Evelyn Epele, are you around? Oh yes, she is. Okay, great. So we have moderator David Dasa, President, Chief Executive Officer, Digital Bridge Institute. Is he here? David, are you here? Okay. So Madam Evelyn will be standing in that position for moderation. We also have Dr. Abdul Balogun online. Will confirm that. Preachers, please move right here as we did with the previous one to make it very fast. Simon Bushi, are you here? Simon Bushi, number 1. Praise God Adesoji, are you here? Praise God Adesoji, please raise your hand if you're here. Adesoji, number 2. Amara Amen Oko Chibike. Amara, are you here? Amara, number 3. Abdurrahman Aliu Gambo. Abdurrahman, are you here? Number 4. Ayola, please move, Abdurrahman. Move that way. Ayola Shalom Olubenro. Shalom, are you here? Number 5. Asmao Abdullahi. Are you here? Asmao Abdullahi. Number 6. Osas David. Osas David, are you here? Osas David. Are you here or online? Please confirm if Osas is online. Is Osas here? Okay. Adedoyi Samuel. Adedoyi Samuel. Are you here? Adedoyi Samuel. Are you here? And Emmanuel Adebayo. Are you here? Emmanuel Adebayo. You're not the footballer, are you? Number 7. Simon Bushi. We already called that name. Israel Daniel. Israel Daniel. Are you here, Israel? So, Madam Evelyn, please welcome Madam Evelyn to the stage to stand in as the moderator. A round of applause for her, please. She is Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer, Institute of Governance and Economic Transformation. Madam Evelyn, you have a few minutes to give just an introductory, very, very short.
So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Evelyn Dan Epele. It's such a delight to be here. Of course, you've done a brilliant introduction. My work as Managing Director at the Institute for Governance and Economic Transformation has really been about using evidence-based research to guide governance effectiveness, not just in Nigeria, but all across the continent. I want to apologize the hoarseness in my voice. I think that's due to the weather.
Still sounds good.
Thank you. This pitching section on fintech is one that is very important, not just to us at IGET, but also at NIDCOM. The work that the Director General of NIDCOM, Honorable Abike Dabiri, has been doing in not just the Nigerian diaspora, but in the Africa diaspora, is one that I'm very familiar with. Since December 2022, when the US government launched the US-Africa Leaders Summit in Washington, D.C., I and a group of Nigerians in the diaspora have held the fort in terms of convening our people in the conversation about moving beyond remittances to investing in growth and development in Nigeria on the African continent. The conversation about digital solutions, fintech scalability, and diaspora-backed innovation is one that I'm all too familiar with. A few weeks ago, we had the very first ever Semaphore Next 3 Billion event here in Abuja. It was actually the first one on the continent, and the focus was on fintech. The Minister of State for Finance shared anecdotes about how much the Nigerian government has invested in scaling fintech entrepreneurship on the continent. But of course, there are challenges. We've achieved more than 70% inclusion of people, especially here in Nigeria, in the fintech space. Please let's pay attention to this session as our pitchers share with us some of the transformative ideas and potentials in the telecom, fintech, and ICT sector. I'm very delighted to serve as interventionist, and I welcome all the pitchers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for her, Evelyn Danepele. Thank you. And now we begin, shall we? Simon Bushi, your time. Your time. Your time. You need to move. It's already counting. Please, a round of applause for Simon. He's moving technologically, fintechishly. Your time starts now.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Simeon Bushi, founder of GPS Concept Nigerian Limited. GPS Concept Nigerian Limited is a logistics business based in Abuja. We are duly registered with the CAC and a proud member of National Union of Dispatch Riders and Mail Operators, Nigeria. Today, we are asking for 25 million naira investment to drive business growth, and in return, we are providing a clear 20% return on investment annually for 24 months. These funds will help us will enable us to scale our business by building an app that will connect riders to vendors and shop owners, and also corporate clients. And additionally, these funds will help us to acquire 5 new bikes to meet up with the growing demands of our customers. We believe that this investment will yield significant return, and we are committed, we at GPS, we are committed to driving the growth and profitability. Very much, I am happy to take any questions that you may have.
Thank you very much, Simeon. Any intervention? Yes, that's number one. Quickly, microphone.
My name is Dieter Esiabu. I want to congratulate you in giving the equity for in-kind provision of the app. If I develop the app for you, would you give me 40% of what you're asking? In other words, 25 million. 40% of it, you said, would go to app development. Would you accept in-kind, or do you want cash only? That's the question. The question is, how do you guarantee the return on investment, which is how do you guarantee the return on investment, which is 20% annually that you're asking?
Simeon?
Annually that you're asking.
Simeon? Shoot.
Thank you very much. But for now, we are not ready to give equity. Thank you.
She talked about guarantee.
The guarantee, you know, the logistics business is so vast, and the growth, it's estimated, only this year, it's estimated at 193 billion naira, only in 2025. So the market is vast.
Okay.
And that's why we want to tap into that opportunity. So there's a guarantee.
All right. Any other one?
Return.
Any other one? Any other one? Madam Evelyn, you want to conclude? Okay, there's one. Yes. Go ahead, sir. The microphone is beside you.
Yes, thank you for this presentation.
Name?
My name is Chris Obodi from the US. What is your revenue to date for 2025?
Your revenue for 2025?
We are just a startup, sir.
Say it again?
We are starting up. It's a startup.
Okay, he's a startup, he says. Does that answer your question, sir? Okay. All right, Madam Evening, you want to conclude?
Yes, thank you so much. Very good job in your pitch. I'll just add that you need to use what you wrote in your pitch about what you've done with that, with that one bike, the challenges that, all the issues that you have. You're operating in the transportation sector. There are also some issues around that sector that you need to bring to light using data. And instead of telling the audience that you're not offering equity, I think you should back that with what you want to offer. And just like Madam Esiobi had said, Dr. Esiobi had said, there are other non-tangible assets, not just money that you can receive, just like the app. So you might want to have
You might want to have a conversation with Prof. Prof, give a second chance. Would you, Prof? Give him a round of applause. Isoji, praise God, takes the stage. You have a video? Isoji, praise God, takes the stage. You have a video? Adisoji, you have a video? A slide. Let's have his slide quickly. Adisoji, you have a video? A slide. Let's have his slide quickly. You have to.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Praise God Adisoji, and then I'm the founder of Waterbooks Technologies. At Brooks Technologies, we are an agri-tech company that has built a solar-powered cold storage device that can extend the shelf life of agricultural products from 3 days to 21 days. So I'll give you a story. You find them ordering tomatoes, vegetables. You see them putting them on trucks or trailers too, and then transporting it to the west, maybe to Lagos. When it gets to Lagos, it may take another 3 to 5 days before the farmer is able to sell it off. So what we are doing at Waterbrooks Technologies is that we are extending the shelf life from 3 days to 21 days. Our ask is for 150 million at 10% equity for 1.5 billion. So we built a tech device that can actually extend these products too. So our traction, yes, so this is it. You can see the bike, it makes it even mobile to even the remotest places where vehicles cannot get to, and then we have the solar powered cold storage device too. Our revenue model, how do we make money from this? Just people can decide to buy one unit of itself, which costs about 12 million naira, but we understand that farmers may not have the 12 million naira. So we made it very simple, even affordable to every farmer. Imagine with the cost of just 1,000 naira, you can store your products. So if a farmer invested, let's say 200,000 naira to buy tomatoes and all, and then you are just saying just bring 1,000 naira to store your products, I think it's very affordable. We've also reached out to farms and cooperatives too, and then they've expressed their interest. Currently, our traction, we won a competition similar to this, and then we won 3 acres of land, 24 plots valued at about 35 million. We have research and advisory award at the University of Ibadan. We have a board advisory with the FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization. Currently, I've been to 25 states in Nigeria. We've done feasibility study, and then we are solving 2 major issues, the issue of post-harvest losses and then the issue of power too. So this is our traction. In our first year, we are expected to make about 200 million, and then at the 5th year, our revenue is about 1.5 billion. Thank you very much for this opportunity. If you are looking for a company to invest in, Waterbrooks is definitely the company. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. Any intervention? One or two, please raise your hand. Microphone very much around. Raise your hand. All right, madam.
Good. I want to commend Waterbrooks. I really like how much. Good. I want to commend Waterbrooks. I really like how much you were able to break down the solution that you're providing. I would say that you have a very viable solution in terms of how it contributes even to solving the crisis, which is of course one of the biggest issues we have. Also, the conversation about post-harvest losses, which is also another major issue we're having here.
Emmanuel Adebayor, not the one from Togo, not the footballer, but this guy is Grip Technology Solutions Limited. Not as tall, but technologically tall. Adebayor on stage. Give him a round of applause. Adebayor, play ball in 3 minutes. Your match starts now.
Hi everyone. So good afternoon. I'm Emmanuel Adebayor, and I'm the country director at CRIPSENSE Nigerian team, and I'm glad to present CRIPSENSE to you today. Now, CRIPSENSE, we believe sending money is just more than a transaction. We believe it is an act of connection. CRIPSENSE is going to be redefining cross-border payments for Africans in the diasporas, for how to send, pay, and support your loved ones and your families seamlessly and very secure, in a secure way. Our ask is $1.5 million for 15% equity. 40% of this ask is going for the scale for our remittance, and also for bill payments, and also for the card, for virtual cards, while 25% goes into securing compliance and licensing. 20% goes into marketing, while the remaining 15% goes into team operation and expansion. I'm going to start with the problem fintech apps are facing lately. So an average Nigerian loses 8 to 12% of every remittance, which is a whole lot. And also traditional banks are very slow and expensive. Also, most of the fintech apps are region locked. This is the key differentiation that CRIPSENSE is going to be giving. So CRIPSENSE is going to be giving you all of this in one ecosystem. You can send and pay money to your loved ones securely and very seamlessly. Also, you can also use your virtual dollar card to, to purchase anything globally, right? And also you can pay verified bills directly for your families and all that. And even Crescent offers micro loans. You can fund micro loans to, empowers entrepreneur back home, right? Yeah. So our revenue, we generate revenue from multiple streams, 2 to 3% from transfer fees, then our FX spreads, also profitable FX spread, and also from the bill payment fees also, and also interest from the micro loans that I mentioned earlier. So like I said, our ask is $1.5 million for 15% equity. Crescent is not just a fintech app. Crescent is an application that connects everything all in one ecosystem. Thank you.
All right, thank you. $1.5 million, the ask. So let's have interventions. A quick announcement. If Temi Tokpe Adeyemi is in this hall, your attention is required right here. Temi Tokpe Adeyemi, are you in this hall? If you are, your attention is required immediately. Please report to the media section immediately. Any intervention? Yes. Please raise your hand if we have any. We have just 2 more pictures and we're done. 2 more pictures and we're done. Yes.
Yes, this is
Dr. Abdul.
Yeah, my question is, how are you planning to solve your KYC issues globally? Because you have issues of money laundering, which is a big, massive issue across the globe today. And second question is, what are you differently to the likes of Flutterwaves, SendFlutter, all these apps that are available today to send money across the globe?
All right, so for the key differentiation, I mentioned it, and it is also compared in one of the slides also. So for Crescent does all of these benefits just in one ecosystem. For example, if you are going to, the slide for the key differentiation. So there are many fintech apps that they don't do all of this just in one ecosystem, like LendFi, TypeSend, WordRemit. So you can see the features of Crescent right here and the comparison to all of the remaining fintech apps that we have, right? So yeah, and about the licensing that you asked about. So we have we've completed partnership with Safe Haven and also Sudo for API integrations, and we are also in partnership with Fincra for the virtual cards that is going to be used. Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Madam Evelyn, you want to conclude that quickly?
I think it's the same feedback like we had for Pay. When you're talking about money, you're hitting people where it really touches them the most, and that's a very sensitive thing. When you came in and you said $1.5 million, quite frankly, the feedback I have for you is you need to be real about the ask, especially as a startup. For example, you might want to sort of lower the ask in your first few years, and when there's a proof of your concept, then scale to asking even for more. Because when you start from, a pedestal, you most likely would not be able to hit that target because the market is already saturated with unicorns and giants that are already doing what you're doing.
All right. Thank you very much, Emmanuel Adebayo. Match is over. You scored some goals. You're good to go. Thank you. Please give him a round of applause. So next we invite Yemi, right? Is Yemi on standby? Yemi, quickly. Yemi Solves is Divine Health Management Systems. Manage this in 3 minutes. Yemi, your time is counting. You have a video?
No video.
So go ahead.
Hello everyone, and my name is Yemi Solves. I'm the co-founder of DHMS. DHMS is Device Health Management Service, and we are a CAC registered company. And I'm here to tell you a very beautiful African story of how we are revolutionizing device health and support across Africa. Simply put, we are your HMO bots for your laptops, your desktop computers, and your mobile devices. Next slide. We are asking for a $900,000 investment for 50% equity to scale our growth to the next phase. Next slide. Millions of devices across Africa have unstructured after-sales support, and consumers face high cost, fraudulent repairs, and downtime from unreliable technicians. As a matter of fact, our research shows that organizations with 20 or more employees experience up to 9 million naira in losses every year due to downtime that eventually severely affects productivity, profitability, and sometimes reputation. Remember the last time your laptop screen became faulty and it affected your work and you could not meet up your deadlines. We are fixing this with DHMS. We are giving you, providing reliable, affordable, and flexible subscription-based support ecosystem for your devices. We will help you monitor your device performance. We will connect users with device technicians, and we track your repairs with our AI-enabled predictive analytics and inventory management system. Next slide.
So, my friend, I'd suggest you go straight to your ask.
My ask is $900,000. So next slide, please, our traction. So far, we have developed our web and mobile application, which is the primary touch point for which you can request for device support across your organizations, and it is built in with advanced AI predictive diagnosis and inventory management system. We have onboarded 20 technical partners so far. We have 2 companies on board. We are in the SMSRE process of a leading investment firm in Lagos. We are currently engaging with Fidelity Bank. Last week, the VC of Futo approved a partnership deal with the institution such that all the students in this the institution will be onboarded on our student DHMS package. That's tens of thousands of students that are coming on board soon and we're implementing, right? DHMS is led by a capable board board of directors with several years of experience.
Thank you.
And we are inviting you to join us in this story.
Good to go.
Thank you very much.
Your ask again, your ask.
Please go back to the ask.
Just say it, say it.
$900,000 for 50% equity, please.
$900,000, 15% equity to accelerate DHMS into its next growth phase. Any intervention? Quickly, any intervention?
Yes, Mr. Abdul again.
Yeah, go ahead.
I still don't understand your value proposition.
Okay.
I have no clue what your company is selling.
We are making it easy for organizations across all sectors to be able to fix their devices, monitor. Basically, let me just make it simple. We are providing preventive care for laptops, for devices, for gadgets, for technological gadgets. We're starting with laptops and desktop computers. Very soon we'll roll out to mobile devices. And by the way, for now, we are rolling it out to just organizations, businesses, MDAs, right, across all sectors. We are using a B2B model for now. B2B, so to organizations, institutions for now. Over time, we cross into B2C. I don't know if it's clear.
Yeah, thank you. Madam Evelyn, go ahead.
So I want to say something. I think just like Dr. Abdul is saying, you need to tell us what the problem is, because it seems to me that you're speaking more about, this is what we're trying to sell, but what is the problem? You just said now that you're providing preventive, I'm seeing that as just like when I buy my MacBook and I have to buy insurance on my MacBook, so to speak. So if I'm already buying insurance at the Apple Store, what else do I need? If my MacBook is bad, I just take it back to the Apple Store. So what is the problem?
Okay. So to combine that so you can do the two together. Microphone, quickly, sir.
Yes, sir, very quickly.
You do the two together.
I'm struggling to look at the definitions. Number one, how much have you raised for?
We've bootstrapped so far. We've not raised any money.
Okay, so I'm struggling to understand the concept here. So it's like kind of confusing to us. I don't want to go into the technicality of your project like what I've commented. You need to actually understand, identify what your value
position is. What critical solutions are you offering? Then number two, you come and you told us you are a growth stage organization. If you are a growth stage organization, you should be talking to me. But I don't see anything you want to offer me as a growth stage organization. You have not raised any money, you are not a growth stage organization. We need to define a little concept around your project. You have a good idea. Let me give you an instance. There's a company called Geek in United States. They partner with one of the biggest electronic company called Best Buy. The Geek started as we have started. They are making millions of dollars right now, but you need to define the concept properly. Thank you.
So hit it. Let's go quickly.
Okay, so thank you for the questions. Your question and his question one at the same, so I'm going to answer it together. So let me start from what he said. This idea came up from years of experience in the IT sector. My co-founder, who is the CEO, has more than 30 years experience working with GT Bank and top investment firms in Lagos in the IT space. And there's a reality. The reality is that most organizations, when they procure devices for their employees in Nigeria, in Africa, there is no insurance package for those devices. So oftentimes, what happens is when an employee is working, devices get faulty, it affects job productivity. It leads to loss of money, it leads to loss of reputation, sometimes depending on if the organization is working in a high-stake environment. Imagine you working on a deadline and the device packs up because you don't know that something is about to happen wrong. So that is why we are tackling it from two angles. We are providing preventive maintenance, proactive maintenance, monitoring. We are also providing after-sales support and repairs. Right? So what happens is that you subscribe on our platform. When your devices are onboarded on our platform, just like the organizations that are onboarded, we help you monitor with our AI tracking tool to check when the devices are about to develop faults, and then when you eventually develop faults, we come to fix it at no extra cost, extra charge. Basically, sir, and anyone who is interested in knowing about what we're doing, I'd like to engage you more. We are building something really beautiful, and we are scaling the market. We are not in growth phase. Sorry for the semantic there. We are simply saying we are asking so that we can grow. We are simply seeking for a pre-seed, more or less like pre-seed fund, right? So we have been bootstrapping so far, and we are doing really well, and we are taking this big, and we want you to join us. Thank you so much.
Dr. Abdul Balogun has some engagement with you. Dr. Abdul, I would request, because of time, he would meet the media and connect with you immediately, get your number, and engage immediately. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Midcom. Thank you.
Thank you. Israel Daniel, come on stage. Israel Daniel, you're the first AI pitcher who's so calm. Everybody's been on fire. This is calm robotic AI. Don't be too calm with the time. You have 3 minutes and it's already on. Your time is on, sir.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. I'm Israel Daniel. I'm the founder at Moving. And at Moving, we're simply transforming how businesses scale, grow, and succeed outside of their local market into new markets. Next slide. I'm here seeking to raise 250 million naira for 15% equity stake to grow our fulfillment network across Nigeria and expand our automation and customer acquisition. Next slide. Firsthand, we've experienced amazing businesses fail, and they failed not because they lacked product demand or product quality, but they failed simply because growing and expanding outside of their local market came at a very high cost, and to most businesses, this cost, they cannot afford or keep up with the cost. And this factor alone leaves them staying trapped in their local market, regardless of their ambition to scale, grow, or succeed outside of their particular market. Next slide. And at Moving, we're set to solve this problem. We've developed a platform where businesses can have access to our transformed fulfillment, transformed warehouses and stores into fulfillment centers. And at these centers, we store and we package and we are able to deliver to any location for any business. Allowing them leave their local market and explore new markets for as low as 200 naira per month. Next slide. We're currently addressing one of the biggest sectors globally, which involves e-commerce vendors, SMEs, and FMCG distributors, as we store and move most of their goods for them across different locations and regions in Nigeria. It's currently valued at over 30 trillion naira, according to a survey by Model Intelligence, and we're targeting about 5% of that, which is 225 billion naira. Next slide. So far, we've been able to build a network of over 600 logistics operators to fulfill our orders, and we've transformed over 10 plus unutilized stores into fulfillment hubs, and we've been able to process over 160 million worth of merchandise across all our fulfillment centers, and we're currently scaling for over 380 businesses across Nigeria. Next slide.
You need to go for your ask, out of time.
All right, thank you. So currently our revenue sits on a very robust scale as we take commissions from different aspects of our software, ranging from commissions from logistics, from the fulfillment, integration, and also white labeling our warehouse management solutions to warehouse operators, and also our fleet management solutions also. Next slide. And again, we're seeking to raise 250 million naira to continue our transformation of digital fulfillment centers across Nigeria and across Africa.
So your ask is 250 million naira, 15% equity. Any intervention? Hands raised? Any? Go ahead.
Are you a software company?
Are you a software company?
Yes, we're a software first company.
Because you have a lot of mix of ideas in your proposal.
Yes, we're a software company, but we also transform unutilized spaces into digital fulfillment centers using our software as the base, but also with other hardwares like digital skills, printers, barcode scanners, and the rest. So that's how we transform these spaces.
So the funding you're requesting, is it for the software development or is it for infrastructure upgrade like the warehouses?
Yes, we've already developed our software, and we're currently on over 380 plus active users, and the funding we're seeking to raise would expand our automation as we're looking to build bigger facilities to accommodate global e-commerce giants wanting to explore the Nigerian market.
All right, thank you very much. Madam Evelyn, you want to conclude this?
I just want to commend him. Your slides were very nicely done. The data is very clear. Your picture is good. And I want to use that to admonish other pitchers. I see that you had out there 250 million naira. Can we please have the pitchers quote their asks in naira, because you're pitching to a Nigerian market, and I kept hearing dollar, 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 dollar. Let's give the naira a shout out.
Give the naira a shout out. Love that. Well done. Well done. You're a cool tech guy. I like your style. Please give you another round. Yima, very last speaker for the
Eco Nigeria, bridge to Ecoja. Ecoja is one of the top 20 startup selected to pitch here today. Ecoja is a one-stop plastics in Nigeria, and today we are seeking a funding of 50 million naira for 13% equity to launch a web-based platform. Our pre-revenue evaluation naira. Nigeria's plastics crisis is growing, and the coverage by local solutions is quite limited. Annually, over 2.5 million tons of plastics are generated, with less than 10% of that being recycled. Now, these plastics take too long to decompose, causing health hazards and environmental degradation. What if I told you there's an alternative? An alternative to regular plastic that decomposes at a shorter time and is more eco-friendly. Please help me give this to members of the audience. This is a sample of the bioplastic. Give it to members of the audience so that they can have a feel of it.
Ushers?
Furthermore, these products, if they are not readily available in Nigeria, but even if you find them, they are very expensive and they are not really affordable to the eco-conscious consumers and businesses. Now we move to our solution. Our solution is an e-commerce platform that links producers of bioplastics to consumers of bioplastics directly. It offers a specialized catalog of bioplastic products across the entire bioplastic value chain. So from feedstock to finished products, from bioresins to finished products such as cups, plates, and alternative packaging solution. Now, the total plastics market in Nigeria is over $2.2 billion. And the demand for bio-based plastics in Nigeria is over $450 million. Now, our initial target market will be fast-moving consumer goods in Lagos and Abuja. With the 50 million initial investment, we will ensure regulatory compliance, we will launch our platform, and ensure adequate logistics and warehouse setup. For traction, our initial market research shows that over 75% of SMEs will switch to bio-based packaging if it's available and the price is competitive. For pilot demand, please move to the next slide. For pilot demand, we have 2 local initiatives that are willing to key into our platform once we launch. For revenue model, we are going to make money in 5 ways. First, we are going to institute 2% commission in the B2B and B2C markets. And then we will institute a B2B monthly subscription model for our users. And then we will make money from ads and promotions on our platform. And then we will make money from logistics and waste management services. In the first year, we're looking at making a profit of around 100 million, and that will be particularly in the B2B market. In a state like Lagos, especially in states like Lagos, where the single-use plastic ban is in effect.
All right.
Our platform is more than just bioplastic. It's a movement to decentralize, digitize, and move plastic innovation in Nigeria. So when you think about Ecoja, think about Jumia, but for bioplastics that promotes quick adoption of bioplastics in Nigeria.
So just hit your ask once again.
Beyond monetary value for our investors, we are keen into the national SDG plans of decent work opportunity, climate action, and responsible consumption. So today, we invite you, our investors, to join us on this impactful journey as we build a platform, a plastic market space in Nigeria, and contributes directly to a cleaner and greener Nigeria. Once again, our ask is 50 million naira for 13% equity. Thank you very much.
Yeah, don't run away. Just hold on. Any intervention? Yes. Microphone quickly. Microphone. Quickly. Ecoja on the trail.
Okay. Hello.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. We'll take a live one. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, that's a very great presentation, and very, very great. And I think it's recognized globally as well, what you are trying to do. I would suggest that you include the word sustainability, climate change into it. That will actually sell you, massively. We'll discuss with you after this presentation. To add to that, you've done a very great job. Well done.
Your name, sir. Your name, sir, for the...
My name is Tunji Ogunjobi.
Okay, please note to report to us. Thank you very much, sir. Any other before we go online?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay.
My name is Luke.
Sorry, just a moment. The name is Tunji Ogunjobi, for those who didn't hear. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Lugard Osagi. I just have a couple of questions for you. Your product is very innovative. That is good. The question I have is, how much have you raised in terms of debt to equity ratio?
Okay, so we are still at the startup stage. So we are still trying to set up.
You don't have any debt as of now?
No, we don't have.
So how much have you put into the business?
So far we are on the registration phase and we are building our platform. So our contribution is mostly IP. So we have a sustainability consultant and a web developer with us.
Okay. So no sales yet? Nothing.
Yes, it's pre-revenue valuation that is at 390
So how did you arrive at the valuation of 6 million?
We used market pre-revenue adjusted method to calculate our what, and it's typically different for businesses like us that are in the tech space. So you don't really have tech startups are not valued on assets; they are valued on potential. And if you use the If you use the pre-revenue market adjusted strategy, it will compare, it detects that you compare with existing businesses in your space. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, agreed. I know, but what I'm saying is, you don't have any equity in the business as of now, apart from your sweat equity, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Abdul Rashid, I see you got cheerleaders in the room. Let's find out if you have. Was that Dr. Abdul Balogun from Lagos?
Yes.
Go ahead, sir.
So my question to
Go ahead, sir.
So my question to you is this: your ask is actually very reasonable. And how much equity are you getting for 50 million?
13%. 13, 13.
13% on the 50, on the 50 million equity?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and you don't mind if you break it down in chunks and you people come in?
Yes, we don't mind.
Okay, so get in touch when you're done.
So get in touch with Dr. Abdul Balogun, Lagos, and you're on. Your cheerleaders are still cheering. Come, this is nice. You should drop this for the CEO. Go drop it for her. Memorable. A round of applause. All pitchers will have a picture session with the chairman CEO very shortly. Osas David, come on quickly. Osas David?
Yeah.
Intercept.
Yes, I'm here. You can hear.
Yeah, go ahead, Osas. Quickly.
Okay. My slide, please.
Slides are on. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes. Good day, everyone. I'm Osas David, founder and CEO of Intersys Technology, a subsidiary systems. At Intersys, we are transforming African businesses through accessible, affordable, innovative digital technology, especially for the informal market. Imagine for a moment if you were asked to travel from Lagos to NDIS today on foot, or wherever you live in Abuja to walk here today on foot. You know, that was very unreasonable in our age, in this jet age.